Once upon a time, in a small Italian village, there lived a poor widow and her only son, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵. They had little to eat and struggled to make ends meet. However, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 was not one to accept his fate passively. He was clever, strong, and determined to improve his mother's life. One day, he resolved to set out on a journey to seek his fortune, promising his mother that he would return as a wealthy man. As 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 ventured through the countryside, he encountered an old woman who warned him of a fearsome ogre that lived in a nearby castle. This ogre was known for his cruelty and possessed immense treasures, including a magical donkey that produced gold coins, a hen that laid golden eggs, and a powerful sword that could defeat any enemy. 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵, eager to prove his bravery, devised a plan to outwit the ogre and claim these treasures for himself. Disguising himself as a humble servant, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 gained entry into the ogre's castle, offering his services. Amused by the boy's boldness, the ogre allowed him to stay and work in the castle. While carrying out his duties, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 carefully observed the castle's layout and the ogre's daily routine. He took note of where the treasures were kept and waited for the perfect opportunity to steal them. One night, while the ogre was in a deep slumber, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 sneaked into the treasure room and seized the magical donkey and the golden hen. However, as he attempted to leave, the hen let out a loud cluck, awakening the ogre. Furious, the ogre leaped out of bed and gave chase. Thinking quickly, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 used the magic donkey to drop gold coins along the path. The greedy ogre, unable to resist the sight of gold, stopped to collect the coins, giving 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 just enough time to escape. Triumphant, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 returned to his village and showered his mother with wealth. They were no longer poor, and the villagers, amazed by his fortune, celebrated his return. 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 generously shared his wealth with those in need, earning the admiration and respect of everyone. However, the ogre was not one to forgive or forget. Enraged by the theft, he devised a plan to reclaim his treasures. Disguising himself as a weary traveler, he visited the village and cunningly tricked 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 into revealing the secret of his newfound wealth. One fateful night, the ogre kidnapped 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 and dragged him back to his castle, intending to devour him. But 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 was no ordinary boy. He was resourceful and courageous. As he searched for a way to escape, he discovered the ogre's most powerful possession, a magical sword that could vanquish any foe. Summoning all his strength, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 took hold of the sword and, with a single mighty strike, slew the ogre. At last, the terror of the land was gone. Now the master of the castle and all its treasures, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓵 returned home victorious. With his newfound riches, he not only ensured a comfortable life for his mother, but also helped the village flourish. Word of